North Korea is on the front pages of the newspapers all the time now. But at the same time, North Korea is one of the most secret and most secretive places in the world. And we're all very intrigued by it. The Dutch photographer Eddo Hartmann visited North Korea 4 times to take pictures first of the architecture and later more and more of people and the life that they live. You spent 4 years working on this project in North Korea.
Correct, yes.
And one of the things that surprises me about this exhibition here in Huis Marseille is that North Korea, Pyongyang, are so photogenic.
I saw some footage, and there were obviously lots of other photographers that went there before and made some images. And I was also surprised about how it was set up. It really reminded me of some bits of Moscow or Eastern Europe from the 50s.
Another thing that surprised me in the 360 videos that I saw, especially of people in the metro, just in their ordinary clothes, is that people looked much less poor than I expected.
That's the main issue with working on a subject like North Korea. Everybody has quite a lot of preconceptions about the whole situation out there. But it's true, it's known for not being very rich. It's actually very poor. But the most of the footage I could film or take or create in the city of Pyongyang, and the main capital, Pyongyang, is also the place where actually the elite is living.
You set this exhibition up in with a story behind it. As you move upwards through the building of Huis Marseille, through the exhibition, more and more people appear.
Yes.
What's the idea?
It's actually the same road I had to take doing the photography, is that I started out with the focus on architecture because that was the briefing. But slowly I could progress it during the years of getting more people into the frame, literally into the frame.
Upstairs in the exhibition here in Huis Marseille, you hear this otherworldly music. And that's music that you heard on the street.
Yes, actually the first time I traveled there, I was in a hotel in the center of Pyongyang that's made for the Chinese tourists that's coming there. And I opened pretty late at night the window, and at a certain 12 o'clock I heard this very strange music coming through the streets. And I was really surprised. So the next day I asked my guide what it was, and he said it's like the end of the day. We have a music to start the day and the music to end the day.
During your visits to North Korea, Eddo, you were, of course, under constant surveillance. You always had guides with you. How do you think your experience as a visitor compares to the experience of the North Koreans themselves, who were also under constant surveillance?
I think in Western countries we're also always on surveillance, but we notice it less. But I think everybody knows about everybody online what's happening there. So in that respect, it's not a lot of difference.
Were you afraid?
No. I felt incredibly safe. It's one of the safest countries to be in. Nobody can find you there.
Eddo, you worked intensively in North Korea for 4 years. Are you finished? Would you like to go back?
I always have plans to do more, but at a certain point I felt it was enough. The last time I was there, it was in the summer of 2017, and then the situation changed and was, I wouldn't say necessarily very violent or negative, but I felt that I wasn't really welcome anymore. For now, I'm done. I have a nice exhibition in Huis Marseille, but you never know what happens in the near future.
After having seen Eddo Hartmann's exhibition Setting the Stage on North Korea, I have the feeling that I know more about North Korea, but still nothing. It is still, perhaps because of all these images that do indeed look like a film set, setting the stage, I am only more aware of how much there is behind that stage set that I know nothing about.